and welcome back to my channel. And I would do a little looking for Mary's animals. I'm going to show you my routine that I do with this. I usually have very good luck finding them. I'm going to fill you in on some stuff that I'm doing. Right now I have just made a new YouTube channel for my club, the Moon Dreamers. And I'd like to put the link in the description below. I'd like to invite everybody who subscribes to me to also subscribe to Moon Dreamers YouTube channel, so that that one can also grow. I'm only going to be posting on this channel with the Star Stable general stuff, like the updates, the new horses, anything that's got to do with the game in general. Anything that has to do with my club. If you're looking for a club or just want to know how my club is doing, they will be on the other channel, and you can look for us there. I'm going to try to figure out how to link it into this one here. But the future for this one, I'm actually going to start working on maybe looking for some other games. I play Animal Crossing, which is a lot of fun. The only problem is I play it on a I play the Lite. I play it on the Switch Lite, so I can't share my game, which I wish I could, because I do have a lot of fun playing it and would really love to be able to share it. But I know I don't have a regular Switch, so I can't do that. So this is my route for when I'm doing the animals. As you saw, I found the cow. What I do is, and I'll put the map in here that I have found. I'll post a picture of it right here. Okay, so that is a map that you can use as a guideline. Using that map when I first started doing these, I made a route that seems to work. It covers all the areas so that I'm not running around like a crazy person, which is what I did when I first started doing this. I was like all over the place. So now what I do is I just go around the edge of this, because when you look at the map, you can see that along this road, they're on the inside of this area here until you get like over here. See, and I just keep swinging my screen around and looking for that blue exclamation. When you get over here, and I have found them in this area in various spots, so I come in over here and I just kind of take a little look around and see if there's anybody hiding over here. And I do it right down to around this corner, because I have found animals over here in this area right here. So I always come around, I check right over this area, and then I just circle around over here, do a quick look here so that I don't have to come around on this side on the way back. I take a quick peek over here, because if there was anything right in there, I'd be able to see it. And then I head back over to this area to finish looking in here. Oh, and there we go. See, look, tucked away over here in the bushes, we've got a donkey. Okay, so now I'm just going to finish checking around these trees, because we did way over on the edge. So I just want to make sure that there wasn't anything that was just out of my view. See, and look at there, we got a sheep. Now we couldn't see that from over there when I did along the edge, because it's behind the tree. So let's grab this sheep. And since this one has to be herded, I'm going to go ahead and take these two back, and that just leaves one more that I need. Okay, so we just have one more. So I'm going to go back up here where I left off. And then you just continue going around here. Now odds are I probably not going to find anything else over here. So I'm not going to be quite as picky looking. I'm going to just kind of do a quick check around. Make sure that I don't see anything over the edge. Now we already looked in this area here when we were coming back around the other way. So I just take a little peek in here to make sure nothing was out of range that I couldn't see before. And then I head over this way. Down into these bushes here. I find a lot of them down in here. And the hardest ones to find are the chickens because they're so stinking little and they don't always spawn until you're like real close to where they are. So I try to be thorough when I'm going through the first time because then I never have to go through a second time. I get them all in the first attempt. You just kind of check back and forth. Oh, there it is right there. Okay, so let me take this one here and then I'll show you the rest of my route that I use. Because it makes it so much easier if you do have a routine that you do. I usually find it, I do this area first because this is where I normally find them, is here and down by the orchard. Do I enjoy doing this? No. Why do I do it? This is why. 300 horse XP for each animal and 90 shillings for me. So that's 1200 horse XP. That is just not worth throwing away. So the rest of my route, what I normally would do is after I drop off whatever I have here and I've gone to where we found that sheep, I did find one over here the other day right in this area. And sometimes they're near these gate posts here. Okay, so when I get done over here, I check there real quick and then I head down to the orchard. Oh, and sometimes there's one right over here, so you want to check over here too. Right near here, this area here. So then after I check those areas, I head down here to the orchard. And sometimes there's one here. Sometimes you'll find them like over here. So you want to check behind the trees. Don't just look. Look around because sometimes they don't show up until you get around the other side, especially the little chickens. Okay? So then I go, after I finish looking in here around all the trees and stuff, I go over this way, swing up here just to peek. Then I go down and I look in here. I have found some in here. What you want to use as a landmark is they don't usually go any further than here. See these, all these rocks here? I don't think I've ever seen anything past that point. Okay, I have found them in here, and I have found them down here, right here. Okay, so this is what I do, is I check all that around, then I swing around this way. As I go along the beach, I also just double check up in here along the coastline, and look for them here. And then I come up this way. And once I get up to here, you can see if there's any there, because I don't think I have seen anything beyond like where the clump of grass and rocks is right there. Sometimes there's some over here by this rock, sometimes they're over there, but that's as far as I've seen them go. Okay, so then I run up this little incline, and at this point I have never seen anything up in this area, so I run up here. Now there's a spot up here where it is where you can find them. I think I have found something there once in all the time I've been doing this, so, but I always check it because I don't want to have to backtrack it. So somewhere, because it's been so long since I've found it, somewhere up here near the entrance to Mistfall. There was an animal somewhere up in this area, I believe. So what I do now is I just check over here right up until I get to the entrance, because I don't remember exactly where it was, somewhere around here. And then I go over this way, and I follow this road around, and I kind of look up in here. I just kind of scoop up in there, and I just look around, move my screen around, and look for the things. I have found some up in here. So you want to just kind of peek, use this road here. No, not that road. I think I've only found something up here a couple times, and it's been right in this more front area here. Okay, so I check there, then I go back down here. I swing over this way, because the first day that I ever did this, there was one. Oh yeah, you want to look up in here too, because they do come up in here. Okay, so you want to check up in here. This is the hill. I go up this hill, I check up here real quick, then I go down. Because the first day we had this, I had one up on this cliff. And boy, was that a lot of fun. Not. So then I go up around this way. You want to check over here. Go around this way. Circle around this way, head back toward the road, because they have been here. Okay, you come around the edge of the road. This circle, where is it? Circle area. This area here. I find them over in here, in this area. So I check over here. So yeah, you just want to follow along, use this road as your border. In this road here. I don't go any further than this road. And then this brings you back around to where you started. And then you're done. And usually by now you have found all your animals. I hope that's helpful. Please be sure to check out the other channel, Moon Dreamers. And that's owned by Piper Mooncraft. That's me. And I'll see you next video. Bye!